Hello and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Empire at War. We are starting the new playthrough of the Confederacy of Independent Systems, continuing the historical conflicts. Last we left off, we completed the Rimward campaign. This is the map that we played on, and it is now time to progress to, let's do it on Geonosis actually, the next historical conflict, Durge's Lance. So progress to the next historical galactic conquest and experience the full story for your faction in chronological order. It is specifically Operation Durge's Lance. With your recent victories, the story for the Galactic Conquest Rimward campaign is over, and we can now research the progression. Yes, we're rendezvousing at Yagdul. So I'm going to cut real quick to the original description for the scenario right now. Operation Durge's Lance. General Grievous has assembled several separatist fleets and launched a surprise attack on the core worlds, triggering a shocked Republic to respond to the military and refuge crisis that ensues. The heart of the Republic is vulnerable, and General Grievous intends to crush it. This is a 50-planet map with the Confederacy and the Republic fighting it out. No huts this time. And let's just pop this up.
Cruiser reporting.
All right, let's see how this goes. So far, it seems to be going all right. Story mode. Oh, we didn't keep all of our heroes. Oh, that sucks. Operation Durge's Lance. After a routine patrol, the Dreadnought heavy cruiser Impossible reaches an old HoloNet relay on the fringe of the galactic core, blissfully unaware of what's to come. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars. Collapse of the core. Chaos reigns. Losing itself in the net of bureaucracy and corruption, the Galactic Republic stands at the edge of collapse. Senators and officials bribe committees to redirect fleets and forces to prioritize the protection of their homeworlds. Simultaneously, the Republic HoloNet News and the CIS Shadow Feed are fighting a propaganda war for the hearts and minds of their citizens, spreading news and misinformation about the front lines, efforts, and targets. Now, building upon the Republic's bureaucratic debacle, after a series of decisive victories, General Grievous, with the help of a secret hyperspace lanes, is a mere hours away from beginning a long-planned offensive on the heart of the Republic. Let's see if we do get the malevolence and all that stuff. I did actually disable the Camino mod, but that might have screwed it up. We'll see. If that is the case, we'll be making a real quick cut to trying to solve that. And if it doesn't solve, we're just going to have to play with it as is. HoloNet Relay 2911 Arik 4. Outer reaches of the Galactic Core. Captain Hunt. Dreadnought Impossible calling in as ordered. Authentication code CL5X3. Sergeant Vari. Code is clear, but I'm surprised to see you, Captain. Wasn't your ship assigned to the Outer Rim? Captain Hunt. New orders. We're now making escort runs for refugee convoys from the colonies. We're trying to get as many civilians out from the front lines as possible, especially if the Seppies are advancing as much as they say. Someone's been listening to the Ryloth Theresa too much. Every time her or that Slimo Dooku blabs on the Shadow Feed, those traitors are just covering for the failures of their Tin Man in general. HoloNet News told me all about how they lie. I wish that was the truth, but if you've heard the things these civilians have told me, you're listening to those Rimmer provincials? They're exaggerating, probably hoping to get handouts from the Senate. Wait a second. Did you have more escorts? Our scanners are picking up multiple incoming vests. General Grievous. All batteries, open fire. Destroy the relay and the convoy. Lushur Stofin. General, a ship is trying to flee the system. Shall we pursue? Let them run, Captain. As a herald of what is to come, it doesn't matter. The core is about to fall, and the knowledge will only fuel the chaos. Prepare the fleets. Durge shall be our next target. General Grievous. For generations, the core has been a bastion of corruption and decadence. For too long, the weaklings of the Senate have looked down upon the rest of the galaxy. Now they shall learn the true meaning of war. So we did actually get Grievous. That is absolutely fantastic. And he commands the Malevolence. That is awesome. So we didn't get all the heroes. Dooku did not join in. And is that our weak way? No, that's someone else, I think. We did lose a hero last campaign. And there were a couple droid commanders, but I'm skeptical that we're getting them. We probably have to let time play a bit more. Come on now. Come on. I believe. There we go. In the last week's Confederacy... Oh, this is the Shadow Feed. Story, CIS Shadow Feed, Into the Core. Ryla Frieza. In the last weeks, the Confederacy made preparations for a large-scale offense aimed at the rotting heart of the Republic. Having spread their fleets too thin, the Republic's navy will now be able to stop the so-called Operation Durge's Lance. Now General Grievous is leading the 1st and 3rd fleets of the Confederate Navy from Thyphera and Yagdul along the Corellian trade spine to bring the Galactic Republic to its knees. So we should be quite a bit stronger than they are because of our providence. Not really. Well, at least not according to the map. We have, a bunch of planets to conquer. Today, the Republic shall bleed. Our forces are gathering above Yagdul and Thyphera, with our first target decided. I will lead the assaults personally. And the Techno Union has conquered the Tos Baconi. Very nice. So I think we were given this fleet and this fleet, or more reinforcements because we fought the last battle, but I'm not 100% sure. We have a bunch of different... So that's the same text I just read. General Grievous is required to advance the story. So we need to target Duro and a recommended fleet size of more than 100 pop, Grievous required. Target Tumbarine, a recommended fleet size of more than 100 pop, Grievous required. And then target Kakelius, and then Bis. So these are our massive, massive fleets. Given a bunch of extra forces. Now, what's very interesting is we have almost as much forces as we could have. Also, our planets are pretty full when it comes to forces. The heroes that joined us are Solenoid, who's still here. And, of course, Grievous went along for the ride. Is that the weak way? Yes. So he died last time, but I guess he survived. He wasn't actually dead. We have a bunch of ground heroes this time. Last time we only had the weak way and Grievous. And then we later got Dooku and... Oh yeah, we also had the Night Sister, who unfortunately did not join. It looks like the Trade Union, or the Techno Union... This is the Trade Federation. The Trade Federation has a pretty strong presence. The Techno Union looks weakish. I'm not going to lie. How big is the fleet here? This is a pretty sizable fleet. I'm not sure this fleet is big enough to attack Calicius, or whatever that planet was called. We'll very quickly get these to try and hold them off. And we'll also... That's kind of all of our money. So we're just going to have to accept that. Let's grab a diamond right here. And we're going to start our first battle. We're attacking Bassadro, I think. And then we'll rally our fleet and attack Bestine as well. I think those two could be pretty quick. I'm thinking that we do a bunch of fleet battles, just wiping out all the forces here, and then we move this way or this way. Not decided yet. And we should enable Cruel, I think, almost immediately. So, Cruel on. Not thrilled about it, but I think people want to see Cruel, so we're doing it. This fleet immediately head to Bassadro. This fleet right here is going to join this one. So we're going to have two massive fleets right there. Cruel is on. Gather the ground forces and start the Battle of Bassadro. Now, real quick, I'm going to enable the music. All right, let's begin. So with the Malevolence, I think we basically can just crush them in like a few choice battles. I mean, I'm very skeptical that they're going to have a single chance against anything. We'll get an auxiliary warship. The reason why we're getting the auxiliary and not something else is because I want the fighters, but not that many of the forces.
General Grievous frowns on such ineptitude, usually with a lightsaber.
Now I once again need to create a new thumbnail for this series. Not really sure
Shut down targets
what
Alpha
ships
and
I should
Beta.
show off. See. They're just moving forward.
It won't be long now.
Take out the engines. That's a good idea. Yeah, take out the engines. Good.
Activated.
We mostly killed everything. A few things managed to escape, but that's fine. I am curious if we can wipe this system. They didn't seem to have a any real forces there. So let's gather our own ground forces. This is a bit of a bigger battle. Okay, that's good. Now we will, of course, allow our other hero to do some fighting. It's no fun if only Grievous gets to do it. I'll allow the... no, I'm going to allow Grievous to take the blunt of the damage.
Resistance is within expected parameters.
I feel like the music is a bit loud. 1 second. Okay, that's good, I think.
Initial objective complete.
Oh, actually, I want to go after this.
Signal lost.
Go after this.
Ensure they are disabled.
Go after this one.
No treaty.
Bit of a
Cannot
mess.
allow Republic forces to retake target Alpha.
That is really cool. Pretty dope. Unfortunately, we have a little bit of the malevolence sticking out there. Let's ignore that. Now, I'm probably not going to have a lucre hole, the same thumbnail as I did before, but I'll probably use one as a placeholder, and then I might redo it for a better one, if possible.
You have performed beyond.
Now, do I have a repair ship? I do not have a repair ship.
Shutdown sequence nearly
So
complete.
actually getting them to not be able to jump will be a bit difficult. After this,
Your army is online.
the lucre hull has a lot of shields and hull, almost more as much shields and almost as much hull. Kind of insane. Okay, good. They're trying to escape. That's fantastic. The reason I want them to run away is because I don't feel like destroying the stations. Oh yeah, but we do have that little annoying animation. We're gonna let it play out once this time. Afterwards, I'll try to usually either edit it out or speed it up. But yeah, very, very successful so far. Let's see. How big is this fleet? 405. So I'm not all that worried about the Admiral right here. Do I think I send this Admiral to Bassadro.
Excellent.
Excellent. It is excellent. I agree. We're gonna, yeah, conquer Bestine 4. I'll probably fight this battle next episode. Because it's probably gonna take, well, you know what? Let's do one quick round battle. It may not be that quick either. Our other ground heroes are arriving. That's good. So we can see what they are. Oh yeah, we can of course travel through here. That's true. Pause. Okay. I've never fought on Bassadro before. Do we start with Ventress? Tier 4, Force Sensitive Spy, of course. Very, very powerful. We have Durge, who I do know revives after he dies. He has self-healing. Respawns chance after his death, decreases after each death. So losing him won't actually be that big of a problem the first time. We have a Dark Side Acolyte. She's a bit weaker than Ventress. Can she run? Doesn't seem like it. She has Force Lightning, though. Maybe we start with some... We do not have any droidica. Okay, let's get some commander droids to get control points.
Invasion commencing.
All right. A mining world. Oh, they already have the system. That's not great. Well, you can come here. Or there, actually. Let's get... Do we have any flying vehicles? No. Let's get Ventress in here.
Enjoy the sound of your own voice too much.
And maybe Durge. Sure.
Ready to go. Activating strategic control circuits. All set. We're in the target zone.
So yeah, you're going here.
Forming squad.
You are going here.
Roger, roger.
You're going there.
Stealth routine.
And the rest of you two
Stealth field active.
are going to go here. Nice. Let's get some artillery going. Always good to have
I'm
artillery.
eager to demonstrate my skills, Master.
And we're just going to continue this way. Oh, you know what? Durge, you can go this way. Sure.
We secured a build pad.
Now, getting this is going to be really useful.
These are not the
Oh, they got the... They got the mining facility. That is too bad. Let's see if we can't...
We lost a build pad.
I don't care about the build pads, dude.
The dark side is my wellspring.
So let's read about Ventress. So, Command Tier 4 Land, Force-Sensitive Spy. Count Dooku's personal assassin and skilled dark acolyte with an uncertain past of a slave, fallen Padawan, and gladiator. I really... If you haven't seen the 2D animated Star Wars The Clone Wars, you can find it on YouTube for free. It's pretty awesome. Like, she is an absolute beast. It was so cool that they made her a canon character for later
is boundless.
later Star Wars media, essentially. We'll get some B2s just to make sure that we don't lose this. And they do have that. I'm going to go here and do this. Hopefully that works. We'll get some Hellfire droids or something here.
Your overconfidence will be your undoing.
All right, we're going to continue reading. We might pause, though. Ventress was instated as a commander... Ventress was instated as a commander... Am I reading that right? Ventress was instated as a commander in the CIS military after a test of skills from Count Dooku, and in the course of the Clone Wars developed rivalries with both Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Incredibly dangerous and with a knack for surviving deadly situations, Ventress aims to be Dooku's foremost disciples. So she controls a specific fighter, which is pretty good. She has 200 health, she has a lightsaber, she has self-healing and force training.
You. Do not gloat until the battle
She
is
has
won,
Assassinate,
General.
that's pretty awesome. Force Push.
You enjoy the
Oh,
sound of
we
your
definitely
own
need to head
voice
here.
too much.
assassination protocols online.
Okay, we'll go in behind. Let's get one of our these, and we'll get some cannons. Good.
Hate nurtures me, gives me power. Only the weak seek redemption. You are ready to face the Jedi.
Go here.
We secured
There we go. Great. Let's get some B2s. And let's get some AT-ATs and some Hellfire mission droids.
Now you see who is your superior general.
Absolutely fantastic.
The longer you fight, the more painful I will make your death.
All right, let's get her and these forces over here.
Eager to kill a member of the Jedi Council. Do not underestimate the power.
We'll
of
get
the
these
dark
forces
side.
over here. Get you over there. Get these. We'll leave these alone. We'll move with Durge, though.
The dark side is my
You can go have fun. Durge, let's read about him. So he was also in the 2D clone series. An ancient Jedi bounty hunter who acquired a deep hatred for Mandalorians, which he happily transferred to clones of Jango Fett. In addition to his formidable arsenal and skills honed over millennia, Durge's Jedi physiology gives him tremendous regenerative abilities, allowing him to return from certain death. I like the sound effects, the kind of like, what do you call it? The kind of horror movie panting, breathing. Let's do this. Perfect. Oh, after that. Great. I guess we'll do this.
As all Jedi must. You cannot escape.
Do this so that we can actually use the bombing run. Now, the smart thing to do would have been to save the bombing run for a little bit. I think we're going to be fine.
Your words fall on deaf ears.
Don't we have more forces? Yeah, we do.
Don't be so proud of yourself, Jedi.
All right. Let's get her over there.
Stand down.
And I think this is going to be a bit of a shorter initial episode.
My loyalties are with the dark side and my master. I will betray neither. No mere droid can vanquish
Let's
a
see
Sith.
here.
Activating sensor channel.
Who are you? Is
We'll
this a
leave
test?
these two.
How
Come over there.
soon is this revenge?
We should have bombardments real soon.
We've secured
We'll read the other two heroes
I'm
in the
eager to
future.
demonstrate my skills,
I don't think we really need to do that right this second.
We've lost a build pad.
I think we will be rereading Grievous text and all that stuff because some people may not have watched the previous campaigns. I think it's important to keep things up.
System control achieved.
Good.
Constructing.
Ooh, a mine on this system. That's absolutely fantastic. Now, we make very little money. Do we fight another quick space battle? I am tempted. I'm not really sure what's out there. On Comb. You know what? Let's do it.
Wonderful.
Prepare.
One final space battle. And the ground army could actually make its way to here.
Tactical battle imminent.
Mace Windu is here. Oh, okay. I might just let him escape. It's not the smart thing to do. And I know that we have the interdictors. But it's kind of boring if he dies. I'm seeing double.
Choose your
What does she command?
reinforcements.
Oh, she controls a
Reinforcements
recusant.
cancelled.
Well, let's drop her in all the way here.
No job is too big.
Establish a base of
Lucre
operations.
Hulk, a bunch
Charging to
of
full
Providence
power.
cruisers.
Navigating to coordinate.
Now, this is the kind of fleet that you run away from, Windu. I
I will
repeat,
locate this weapon and learn its secrets.
this is the kind of fleet you run away
It is
from.
done.
So this is Sean Volta, a Command Tier 5 space hero who is Force sensitive, a Force adept with a history as a sniper, engineer, navigator, and starship captain. Hidden as a child by her parents out of fear the Jedi would take her away, the individual deaths of every family member in unrelated Republic actions cemented her loyalty to the CIS. She controls the Recusant Light Destroyer, Cold Justice, which is a pretty dope name, honestly. And I think it's just a regular Recusant. Recusant. 2000, 2800. Seems like it, but she's a tier 5. So not that good, to be blunt. Like, she kind of sucks. All right, we're going to cut away from this. All right. Oh, it was actually a goal on space too. So that's perfect. So we have initiated the Operation Durge's lands, already conquered one system, poised to take 2 more. I think this might be a series where we bang it out pretty quick. If there are any secrets or like, oh, you should wait till a specific cycle, or there are some hidden quests that you should, hold off on until those pop up, then do let me know ahead of time. Otherwise, I'm just going to start crushing it everywhere, basically wiping out all the different fleets. I think we have pretty overwhelming superiority. Well, apparently not, but it feels like we do. Anyways, we're ending the episode here, the first episode of the series. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Join us next time where we continue with Durge's Lands. I upload content 6 days a week currently, with Star Wars coming out regularly scheduled on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.